Bossa rates GNU's 2025 performance at 50%, citing crime and education failures. Build One South Africa leader Dr. Maimane has given the Government of National Unity a mixed assessment of its performance in 2025, rating it at 50% and warning that serious failures in crime prevention and education continue to undermine public confidence. Speaking in an interview on the SABC, Maimane acknowledged that the GNU had achieved some important milestones during the year. Among these, he highlighted South Africa's removal from the International Financial Grey List and the achievement of a primary budget balance as positive developments for economic stability. Maimane said these gains showed that progress was possible under the GNU, but stressed that they were overshadowed by the government's inability to address the country's most urgent social challenges. He criticized the lack of a clear and effective strategy to tackle unemployment and rising violent crime, saying these failures were having devastating consequences for ordinary South Africans. Referring to the recent death of popular DJ Wadas, Maimane reflected a broader collapse in public safety. He argued that policing in South Africa was deeply compromised, citing allegations presented before the Madlanga Commission. "Our police are not being run by the police minister," Maimane said. "The allegations indicate that our police are being run by criminals." He also pointed to the ongoing scandal at Tembisa Hospital, where large sums of public money were allegedly stolen without any arrests being made. According to Maimane, the case highlights a wider breakdown in accountability and law enforcement across government institutions. Looking ahead to 2026, Bossa would intensify its push for reforms in education and policing. On education, he renewed the party's call for the matric pass mark to be raised from 30% to 50%. Maimane argued that the current standard contributes to mass youth unemployment, leaving 2 out of every 3 young people without work. When the government defends a 30% pass mark, the unemployment crisis among young people is the ultimate evidence that this system is failing. On crime, Maimane called for urgent stabilization of the police service. He said South Africa needs a permanent police minister with professional policing experience, as well as increased resources for law enforcement agencies. South Africa must appoint a permanent police minister who comes from the police so that crime can be stabilized and communities can feel safe again. Maimane concluded that while the GNU has made some progress, its overall performance remains deeply compromised by failures in security, education, and accountability, areas he said must be prioritized if public trust is to be restored.